Hi guys, it's your girl Kiera, and I'm back with another video. Welcome back to Inner Thoughts with Kiera podcast. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that bell notification button to where you can be notified whenever I post my next video. So today we're revisiting another video that we did a year ago, and it was about past, present, and future. And as you see, I have a special guest here. You want to introduce yourself, sir?
How you doing? My name is Dad,
aka Patrick.
Patrick Hare.
But thank you for joining me today, Daddy. I appreciate you.
It's always something that you learn from the past, the trials, the tribulations, anything like that is just it's basically what you learn and what you get out of it. When it's wrong, I mean, don't take it as a downfall. Analyze it so you don't do it again.
Yeah.
One of the things that we tend to do is we tend to make the same mistake over and over and over again. So we just stuck in the past. So we can't even get in the present that's right in front of us because, number one, we're worried about everything around us instead of worrying about what we need to do. Sometimes we just need, if you want to do something, you just gotta do it.
So with the past, the present, and the future, me and him both didn't watch the video back. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but I remember most of the video. I have realized though, whenever I talked to Shanice, that whenever I recorded that video back then, I feel like I was dwelling on the past versus like learning from the past. Now currently I'm learning from the past and just living in the current moment. And then now I'm at a place of struggling with being in the current moment and like to where I can get to the future. I low-key want to just reach for the future right now and just not even be in the current moment that I'm in sometimes, you know?
Yeah, but it's just time with everything. Back a year ago, I was in a place that I think I've totally moved away from then till now. I mean, for as me, I was focusing on my business back then a year ago, trying to get it off the ground, and everything is going pretty good now. I still was going through past relationships, which I haven't started a new one, but I'm good. I'm in a place where I'm okay.
Yeah.
With everything. So.
Yeah, I feel like back then, whenever we were talking about the past and the present and the future, like, what do you feel like that you have learned from your past? Like, do you feel like you're learning from the past, or do you feel like you're dwelling on the past?
No, I feel like I've learned from it. Just some things you just gotta let go, and it doesn't mean that you totally let it go, but you just gotta do what's best for you. And I think I've just got an opportunity at my age of 50 to reinvent myself. So that's what I've been focusing on. My dealings with people, my interactions with people, with things. Me having this detailing business that I've been dealing with, it's been helping me because I deal with different types of people. Different colors. Different races. Just all different types of people. So
yeah,
it helps me grow. It helps me be a better person because it teaches me to communicate with people better. As I said a while back, a year ago I was a hothead. So I'm a little better with things. Just I still have ways to go, but at this point I just feel like I'm mentally in a better place than I used to be in. I can laugh more. Than be angry.
Do you feel like you're more self-aware?
Yes. Yes, being a year from now, I've learned people. That's what made me self-aware because there's a lot of people that I thought I called friends that really wasn't friends, but then you always got to learn that saying, people are only around for a season.
Yeah.
So, for whatever that purpose is, they come into your life to some continue to be there and some just for that purpose, and then they're gone. So you got to learn when to let go.
Yeah, this is true. I learned that, like, with the past, whenever I was dwelling on it back then, I realized that all those things had to happen. Like, even though like I'm in the process currently where it sucks that it had to happen, you know, like sometimes you wish that you had support throughout the process of you going through those struggles or those hard times where you feel like people just don't understand you, like you feel misunderstood, or you just feel alone sometimes, or you know, like I feel like I dwelled on that versus just now understanding that it was my strength. God was just helping me learn how to be alone for real, and just be by myself, and also learning different types of people and understanding that not everybody has this big heart like me. Like there's nothing wrong with me having a big heart. I learned that, and just understanding that now I just need to learn of who I can share it with and who deserves that part, and not necessarily treat anybody any type of way, but just keeping certain people at a distance, having that boundary, and just making sure people don't cross it. And if they do, now I know when to speak up or how to properly communicate it versus going based off of my emotions of how I felt like they should have did it. However, I felt like they should have articulated it in a certain type of way versus just focusing on how it made me feel in that moment to where we could resolve that understanding, and then that person can respond of however they sees fit, and then that's whenever I can choose on how I can navigate that situation. Versus back then it was like I'm going off of my emotions. I'm upset, I'm angry, I'm mad. Then it defeats the whole purpose of even why we even have this conversation. Now it turned into this big thing that didn't even have to be as big as it, you know, got made into just by like a tornado. It just keeps picking up things and it just gets bigger and bigger. So now I learned to just understand that people are going to be, like you said, like people are different. Everybody has their own way of how they look at things. And it's not for me to change people's minds to see my viewpoint, but just understand that it's okay to have different viewpoints and see things differently.
To think about, it's only for you to, how am I say this, just to recognize where you need to be.
Yeah.
And it's not your place to fix people. It's not your place to worry about people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the biggest point is you got to worry about you.
Yeah.
When you take care of everybody else, no one's going to take care of, you know, yourself like you.
Yeah.
And I guess the thing that I really changed from is my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the past year, I've got a better relationship with you guys than I ever have. So I focus on that more. You know, I mean, because I just had to realize that a relationship wasn't the worst thing that could happen in my life. But the best thing that could have happened in my life was you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I just had to go back to where and put myself where I needed to be.
Mm-hmm.
God got me here. You know, I was married for a little while, you know, and I thought that's why he had me here, but that's not why he brought me here.
Mm-hmm.
He brought me here for totally different reasons, but he got me here. I mean, it could have worked. I could have stayed in that, you know, but it didn't work. So, but my purpose is still the same.
Yeah.
So now I think I'm just fulfilling my purpose of being here in Oklahoma, you know, and it just makes me look at things and people totally differently. And, you know, that's just where I'm at now.
Yeah. Do you feel like right now you're at a place where you trying to, like, we're not trying, but where you're living out your purpose and also your dreams?
Yes, I think I'm partially living out my purpose of, you know, what I need to do, because what I'm doing now, I probably could have never did it where I came from with distractions and probably me just not putting the effort and the time into myself that I do being here.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I don't have distractions around me. It's just either I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
So
help you stay focused.
Yes.
Yeah. And you saying like from being in Arkansas, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yes. So I just feel like that's my biggest thing when it comes to that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think my future looks a little better for me now, as long as I stay healthy. I mean, I've got good things just happening, you know, finally in my life that's gonna help me, you know, get straightened out and be able to keep on doing the things that I'm doing in this business that I'm doing and add more things to the business, which I'm excited about. just to, live out my purpose.
Yeah.
I guess everybody works a 9 to 5, but I guess it just wasn't for me.
So, I've learned that. I definitely learned that. That's something that I took from the past, that I learned that in the past, at first, I was striving to be in a position within the company and trying to like grow within the company versus just taking the experiences that I had and applied them and understood that the things that I'm experiencing at the job is to prepare me for my entrepreneurship that I'm going to be doing for myself.
And for the things that's going to happen for you in the future, because who says that where you are is your last destination? Because it isn't.
Exactly.
As I was speaking with a young lady earlier today, and something that she said that was pretty straightforward. She's adding things to her resume to get it full. So once she gets to where she needs to get to, she has a lot of things behind her that that she's been recognized for.
Yeah,
and she's accomplished. So yes.
Yeah, your skills. Like it's like I've built a lot of different skills, and then also I've also learned a lot of things with different type of people too. So it's just like with me doing YouTube and making that into my career, it's just like that comes with internet people, that comes with people's opinions and those different type of things. So it's like me going through the stuff that I went through. It's like nobody could really hurt my feelings for real, because I've already been through the worst that you could ever think of. Like I've been punched, stabbed, thrown to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like different type of things. Like just went through different type of stuff in life, not literally, but just metaphorically. Like you go through so many things in life, and you become angry. And I feel like at one point I was angry that I even had to go through it. Like why? Like not even necessarily that I ever questioned why me, because I understood why God chose me, but it was more of like, why does God be my experience? Like, why can't I have a different experience? Why can't I just go through something different? But then now I understand that if it was different, then I wouldn't be who I am right now. I wouldn't even, like, if I didn't go through the journey that I went through, I would have never known that
it's all for purpose.
Yeah, and like leading into the YouTube, leading into having a podcast and start doing what I'm doing now, and always wanting to just only vlog and just, make videos and do clothing hauls, like do stuff like that I was always passionate about. But then realize like I'm just as passionate about talking as much as I am just showing off my life or just showing just the things that I love to do. So I realized that it's cool. It's cool to see how your purpose, it could be something that you was afraid of doing. Yes. Like I ain't never liked to talk, like stuff like that, like going in front of a crowd, like even in school.
I never was a people person,
Don't forget about the mic.
I never was a people person. I never, I hung around people, but I just wasn't a people person.
Yeah.
I talked for what I needed to talk for.
Yes.
But, just talking to people just outside my box of my area, it's different, but it just feels good for the respect that people give you for what you do now for them and the type of person that you're becoming. And some of the people that he's put me around, I've met some really strong men, that since I've been doing this, that minister to me at times and, about different things. So it's just been a great journey that I've been on here lately. I mean, it's just a good feeling, It's just a good feeling.
Yeah. I feel like I'm proud of you. I really am. And I'm grateful that it's just like you said, like it's not a perfect thing, but it's all in also me learning, like, cause I used to be angry at you and mama. Like, just cause as you grow up and you learn things and you try to navigate how you feel once you actually understand of what it was, And so it's just like, now I've been at a place where I've been meeting y'all where y'all are currently at, just as much as I want y'all to meet me where I'm currently at and get to know me get to know Kiera where Kiera is at. And then I get to know who, my mom and my dad is where y'all currently are.
But we're a different type of family. If didn't nobody know no better, they'll just think we was all still one.
Yeah.
you know, I've been divorced for 4 years, but we all still stick together, thick as thieves. So, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like it that also took time too. It took work. I feel like it's always a work in progress, and I'd be grateful that I'm able to even have a work in progress, because like people like my best friend like help remind me of how important it is to have like parents, you know, and have like certain people. So it's just like she helps me have a different viewpoint on having a dad. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes whenever she be needing things, like I'd be like, okay, let me call my daddy. Just text him real quick. You know, like even with you helping her move, you know, like stuff like that. So it's just like it helps me understand like currently of how lucky I am to be in the position that I am and to be grateful for that, you know? Like yes, it's okay to feel how I be feeling whenever I feel it, but understanding the importance behind the things that I do have currently in life. And so cuz there's been a lot of times where, you know what I'm saying, you couldn't have been here, you know, but you are. You know, there was a lot of different type of situations like car accidents and just different scenarios of you being supposed to be at a place and wasn't there, and then something else happened to somebody, you know, and it's just like different type of things where it just be like God puts in my forefront of understanding that yes, you may be mad at him sometimes, but like I could have easily taken him away in those moments where you were mad at him, right. You know?
Because I've lost 2 brothers.
Yeah.
You know, and just lost another brother here in Christmas Day. So that's what I think about. Mm-hmm. Those are the things that I reflect on. It's just that it could have been me, because I'm the old guy. Mm-hmm. They the young ones, but you know, he took them first. So I know it's a purpose for me. You know? And I don't know how long it is, but I know I have a purpose here. And the only thing I'm just trying to do, you know, is what he would want me to do, and just try to go for my dreams and be a better person.
Yeah.
Being a better person, it's better for you because it makes you feel better, and people respect you more.
This is true.
You don't have so much confrontational things as you used to have. Of course, you're gonna go around some people and things are gonna, you know, be said, or you know, because people don't always like the person that you're trying to become.
Yeah,
this
is true.
They just think that, you know, you're trying to be somebody that you're not.
Yeah.
Because you're not the person that you used to
exactly.
be. So.
Yeah, that's so crazy you say that, because it's like I feel like I'm going through that right now, but I've noticed that I know that I've grown so much because I don't care. And it's not even a moment of like where I have to tell somebody I don't care. I literally just show I don't care. And it's not that I don't care in a sense like I'm like my emotions is just detached from it, but it's just like it's not going to serve me a purpose to care. Like it's not going to benefit me. It's not going to help me grow. It's not going to be a seed that's planted within me that's going to help me be able to grow another branch on my tree. You know what I'm saying? Like if I consume that seed, it's going to kill one of my roots, and then now one of my limbs is going to fall off, and then I got to figure out how I'm going to grow it somewhere else. You know, like I no longer just give people the like the satisfaction of feeling like they got one up on me, you know, because it's just like at the end of the day, now I could pray for you. Now I could be like, I hope you can work on that. I hope you know what I'm saying? Like even whenever somebody stole my ring, you know, in this current moment where I'm at in this life, the old me, I would have still been dwelling on that ring. Whenever my car broke down, I would have been, you know, like even in that moment, sitting in that car, Shanice will tell you, I was like, Shanice, I said, you notice that I didn't complain not one time. Like not one time, not one thing came out of my mouth. The only thing I did was, man, I should just let you drive, Shanice. I should have just not even drove my car. I did that a little bit, and then I just got quiet because it was like, what am I going to do? Like it's already happened.
But from the past to the present, in the present moment, both of your parents showed up at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what we do.
Exactly. So it was just like, it's like at the end of the day, I know that I'm going to be able to get assisted with what's going on. There's no need. Like, of course, I freaked out a little bit because, you know, nature. But then once I allowed myself to just be like, okay, it's gonna be okay. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's gonna be all right. Like, yeah, you didn't know your car wasn't gonna start. Right. It's been starting the whole time. You didn't know that it was going to just take that time.
If you would have turned that switch 3 or 4 more times, it would have started.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even called us.
But then I don't know. I was like, something kept telling me to keep trying. I should have kept trying it, but I started to get frustrated, so I just stopped. But now I've noticed that I don't allow myself to dwell on stuff that I can't control no more. I just let it be what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Because, 2022, I didn't talk about this in the last video. Mm-hmm. But, like 2022, 21 and 22, mm-hmm. I got divorced in 21, I think. It was mm-hmm. 22, one of them. Caught a DWI. Mm-hmm. Came right back the next year, a month apart, caught another DUI. Mm-hmm. So right then and there, that's when I started putting myself in check, because I had to come to the conclusion of, here come Riceville again. Mm-hmm. If I let myself fall, here come Riceville again. Mm-hmm. So I pulled myself up from all that. I went through the proper things, got an attorney, made everything as lenient as possible, mm-hmm. and, get everything taken care of now. So, I'm about through all this stuff. I got everything back straight, mm-hmm. But it was just a journey, waking up every day for 2 years, blowing on a machine in your car. And some days you eat some foods, blow on the machine and say you've been drinking. I mean, that was one of my biggest wake up calls. Cause when I thought about it, I'm like, I'm in Riceville again. Mm-hmm. Just like I let everything that happened to me bring me down so bad till my mindset went back to where I came from before I came here. So with all that going on, that's when I just started to put my work ethic into just trying to get my business up. Mm-hmm. At the time, I was delivering boxes, so I put my time into that. Yeah. And just try to focus on that and get through everything that I did. And I pulled myself out of it. It's 25 now, so yeah, all this stuff is behind me. And now, by me getting through all this, now better things are happening,
Yeah, which is good that you look at it like that, because you could have allowed that to keep letting it break you. You could have just kept digging the hole and just got too far, and then it was
back into the system again.
Yeah.
When I haven't been in the system in over 20 years almost. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was a big thing.
Which is really good. That's good. See, I'm proud of you, Daddy. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh, I am. That those are the things that I feel like I have a bigger role now when it comes to my family. Mm-hmm. Not even just you guys, even on the other side of the family, just, trying to make sure my mom's straight when she needs to be, and even taking care of my siblings sometimes. Mm-hmm.
And then also yourself too, though, because yourself is the most important person, because if you can't move.
I take care of me.
I know, but that's
how I'm able to take care of and to help them, because now I try to take care of me. I try not.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I try to use the things that I have to make it about something, mm-hmm. instead of not about anything. So.
Yeah. But like you were saying, like you saying you can't go backwards. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. This is true. Because if you go backwards, then it defeats the purpose of all the things that you tried to learn from the past.
You're right.
That's why I said
all it takes is just one thing to put you on that path.
Yeah, this is true.
Just like you could be doing everything great, mm-hmm. this whole time, and it just takes one thing to put you back on that path. And if you're not mentally strong enough to handle it, whatever mm-hmm. it is, then it could put you back on that path. So
yeah, this is true. That because I've noticed that I've also experienced it too, where currently in this current moment where I've been seeing like progress within my YouTube, like getting my flowers from random people telling me that, they've watched me, and just like different things like that. And then I'll start to get in my own mind, and then I'll start over analyzing myself and nitpicking at myself and be like, well, this didn't get that many views and then I'll start losing sight of why I even started it, or I lost sight at one point of why I even started it. And it was recently, not too long ago, where I went through this, and I didn't go to work for 3 days because mentally I just couldn't. Like I couldn't operate. It was just like going to the 9 to 5. It was starting to become overwhelming. Then on top of wanting to be in that future, like I see the vision and I know what my life is gonna look like, and I'm trying to hurry up and rush and get to that part because
But you got to realize that the 9 to 5 is what's going to get you to your future.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Without the 9 to 5, you're not going to get to your future.
Yes.
I'm not going to say that you're not going to get to your future.
Yeah. Of course.
The road won't be so smooth as it is right now.
Yes, and that's the crazy part is that I understand that. You know, I understand that is what's helping fund my dreams. You know, and I don't take that for granted. And I'm grateful that I do have a 9 to 5 to be able to put a roof over my head and do all the things that I'm able to do.
Right.
But I was also having to make sure that I was being honest with myself in order to even understand mentally of why I'm even feeling the way that I'm feeling, because I don't want to be stuck in that, because I know currently I've moved past that. Like I've grown past that part of my life. Like, but understanding that you're always going to have those little moments, but it's just within, okay, the things that I've learned help you have that strength to fight those negative thoughts. So it was like I needed those times. Now I used to just be feeling like that and just continue with just working and just overloading myself, and then that would overwhelm me even more. So I just learned now that job is not gonna go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That job is gonna always be there, and I have to make sure that I'm okay. Like I can't operate. I talk to people all day. It'd have been different if I had a job where I was just typing on a computer and minding my business. It's like I have to give myself on the phone. Like I can't just be regular talking. I get graded, you know. You have to have empathy. You have to have all these different type of things on the call, and so it just becomes a lot. So
did you ever think that job helps you do this?
Yeah.
If you never had that job, because your job is speaking with people, you know, about different things, all different types of emotions.
Yes. So conversations get very deep.
So if you probably would have never had this job, you wouldn't be so strongly on your podcast as you are right now, because that job is giving you a whole lot more courage than you didn't have at first.
This is very true. Yeah, this is very true.
So that's why I say about purpose, you know.
Yes.
Things is a tool.
Exactly.
You know.
It definitely has helped me. You are right. It has helped me grow a lot within how I communicate now. Like I don't get so frustrated and just want to just tell you whatever just so you can get off my phone. Like now I'm patient enough to be able to explain to people of, okay, this is what needs to be done. This is what's going on. Like I know how to, I make people feel good. And I do get people on calls that will tell me like, oh, wow, your voice just calmed me. I really appreciate you. You know, like I get moments where sometimes I be crying on the phone with my mortgage sometimes, you know, because it be those really good conversations. So you are right. It definitely does reflect within this for sure. For sure. Yeah.
And just like, you know, when I first came here, just the type of jobs, working with FedEx, you know.
Yeah, that too.
Delivering, when I had the contract with Staples and Office Depot, all that prepared me for what I was going to do, because I had to interact with people. That wasn't my strong suit at all.
Yeah.
So everything just made me better. So that's why I say, without that, you know, you probably wouldn't be where you are. If I wouldn't have took those challenges, I wouldn't be thinking about things the way that I'm thinking about it now.
Yeah, this is very true. I honestly feel like, because around that time, I feel like I was just, whenever I was working here, that's whenever I started to think about the whole podcast stuff. That's whenever I quit FedEx, and then I finally just dived into it, because people kept telling me how my voice, like they really like hearing my voice like over the phone, just like different type of things, like just like helping me realize like, oh, like everything that I want to do within the career, within my YouTube, people have to hear me talk through a mic all day. You know, they hear me, how I express things. They tell me how it, you know, it's genuine, and people just enjoy me being me. And it's cool to to see those type of things, because I I didn't like those type of things about myself. You know, it'd be so crazy whenever you have to learn how to embrace the things that you negatively talk to yourself on. Like how I talk, people not. I've never felt like don't nobody want to listen to me talk. Don't nobody want to listen to my story of what I be going through. And then
I never thought in life that a Chinese woman would be happy to see me and would be telling me that she looked for me all the time, or what, Mexican woman or a Mexican man or African man. You know, all these different people that I talk to, and when they can't find me, they be upset.
Yeah,
I've never thought. You know, all of it is different. It's just different encounters. Period. You know, I talk to a lot. Like I said earlier, I talk to a lot of different people, and they're all different.
Yeah, it just shows you how great your presence is, and how it's like a peaceful presence. It's not a presence that comes and disrupt things and makes things feel uncomfortable. It's like soothing. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
It's only when you're feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, it's like that's what you project.
You feel people feel good around you.
Yeah, and then you attract those people that also feed into themselves and pour out that same type of positive energy.
People that you wouldn't think that you would.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. This is very true. Very true. Because there's some people that I never thought that I would ever like really vibe with like that for real. But just by me being who I am, I attract those similar people without me even realizing that they were just as similar as me whenever it comes to delivering good energy towards people.
It's just like even the trust you get from people, you know. When you're washing someone's car and they leave their house, they didn't even lock their door, and they'll tell you, Pat, let the garage door down when you leave or something like that. They trust me, you know. It's not like I'm going to the house or anything. Anyway,
exactly.
But it's just the point of that they trust me, you know. So all of that is just, it's all different. It's just somewhere I've never been before where I am now. So
yeah, that stuff it feels good. I'm not gonna lie, it be feeling good.
And I'm just excited to see what's next. You know, I got a lot of things in place, so excited to see what's next.
Yeah, my future is right there. I could feel it off the tip of my thumb. And that's probably why. Well, not probably. That is why it's been hard. Been going through these current moments, and just even though I'm like, okay, Lord, I'm ready. I'm ready to not have to keep waking up to go to this job every day. Like, I'm ready for that change. Like, it's like I went through all these lessons and I feel like I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for that next step. It's not that I don't appreciate the job. It's just now I'm at a place where I'm ready to level up to something different. Like,
but that also comes with more work.
Yes, I know.
You work harder with that than you would going to a job, you know.
Oh yeah, I know.
And you know, and if you don't get up, you don't make money. You know, those are some of the things, you know, that I live by. Is just funny that, you know, if you got to believe in yourself now.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to be confident of yourself and what you're trying to do for yourself. So I'm excited to see what it has for you in the future also. You know, He makes it better for all of us. The only thing we have to do is just believe in God, first of all, and just, you know, be true to ourselves.
Yeah, this is true.
And speak with our heart, not with our minds.
Yes.
So, you know.
That's important. That's important. Yeah, that's very important. Speak with your heart and not your mind. That's a good one.
They're not saying that, you know, that means to let things ride, because your mind is always going to think for you. But if you think with your heart, it helps your mind out a little better, you know, to deal with circumstances and people. And all different types of events or whatever that, you know, you're going through.
Yeah, help you have a more positive aspect of the situation versus like going off of the emotion of what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to let yourself know. And like now, you know, I'm up there. I feel like I'm somebody. Nobody can't tell me, you know, and what I'm doing. Like, can't make me feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like I can do and get anything that anyone could, you know, so.
Yeah, that's how I feel now. I feel like I'm able to. I know that I can reach the sun, the moon, and the stars. Like I know who I am. I know what I know what I bring to the table. I'm confident in myself a lot more confident in myself. Like I I know that I'm gonna be a successful podcast person that's gonna be traveling all over the world. Like I have already known that was gonna be my future. I was afraid of it in the past. In the past, that scared me. Whenever God showed me that, He showed me that, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. What you mean stages and all these people? Didn't nobody say all that. We just said YouTube, blogs, and I travel the world. That's all. That's it. And He was like, no, you limiting yourself. It's gonna go beyond that. You're gonna have a book too. That's why He be making me write all the time in my journals, like all my journals that I have, like just my life period. Just there's so many different type of things that I know that I'm going to accomplish in this world, and I know this is just going to be the start to help me get to all the other
yeah, you have to start
bullet
from
points.
somewhere.
Yes
You have to make a stand somewhere.
Yes.
So it's just a process.
Yeah.
Everything is just a process.
Yeah. And you just gotta stay consistent.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we stick with the process in the same way we've been doing it, or sometimes we step up the process and deal with it a little better than we've been dealing with it. So it helps.
It's important to allow yourself to go through the change within those processes. As you're going through the journeys of the past, the present, and the future, you have to allow yourself to change. Yes. And it's not to think that you are having a change of who you are. No, you're changing of your mindset. You're changing the way of how you view things, on how you talk to people. Like you start to, now I don't even really judge people no more like I used to. Like, like I used to have an opinion on what I felt like, what their life looked like. Now I just be like, you just never know, Kiera. Let's just not even say nothing, because you just never know. And then God may make you experience what you was just talking about them going through. So I just keep my mouth shut these days. Like I learned my lessons on saying certain things, talking too much. Because
your life is for you, not to worry about anyone else. You can't spend anyone's money. You can't take anyone else's life. Only thing you can do is try to get what they got, or have more, and worry about your own self.
Yeah.
And when you do that, better things happen for you.
Yeah.
Focus on yourself, Like I've been told also in the past, you got to love yourself first.
Yeah.
Then when you start loving yourself, people will start loving you.
Yep.
So
they'll love you even more than what you, of the caliber of how you put yourself at. Like,
this is true.
They'll bring you even more flowers. You gave yourself 12 dozen, and they're gonna give you 25. You know what I'm saying? 25 dozen. You'd be like, dang, okay. I've noticed that. I've been realizing that more and more throughout my journey, that I've been able to start having people that actually appreciate me for me, and not expect me to do things for them, or expect me to accommodate certain things for them. It's just like, no, it's just genuinely been having friends that help me understand, Kiera, we going with the flow. Like, even for like my birthday, for example, like I was like, well, maybe we should do this. And it was like, Kiera, whatever you want to do. And it was just like stuff like that just makes you feel good. It make you feel like you don't have to try to like make things be a certain type of way to help that person feel comfortable, or always trying to make everybody else feel comfortable while I'm uncomfortable. Like I noticed that with me filling my own cup and keeping it full, overflowing, it's like that's how you get to your future in a way where it's longevity, where you can actually build an empire, like where whenever I'm no longer here on earth, my name is still stamped on this earth, like
it's just doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You get through life just by doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Even if you don't feel like you should do the right thing, just do the right thing.
Yeah.
It helps you more, and people respect you a little more from it, and just do the right thing. That's just my biggest thing. And change, so it just changes the game on everything. Also back to me being married again, my ex-wife. It doesn't matter what she needs. If she need me, I'll go help her. I don't think about, oh, you should have this and that now, to that that doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
it's just about just doing the right thing and just be nice to people. And when you be nice to people, and all of a sudden you wake up and nice things start happening for you. All the time, you know. And so
and you got to do it genuinely out of your heart, not just
exactly
do it just to expect something out of it, because
exactly.
you'll get nothing out of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you may get something, and maybe it's just gonna be temporary. It ain't gonna be long lasting. And I'm at a place where that's why it's important to learn from the past, live in the present moment, to where you can get to your future, to where you can grow, to where you can become a better you, to where you can have longevity. You can have all these things that you dreamed of in this world. I feel like that's the recipe. Just loving on you, living life how you're supposed to live it authentically for yourself, and do the things that you love to do, and not do it just because.
Well, me being a parent, you know, I guess I look at it a little differently, because I look at it as I want y'all to have what everything that you guys need to have. So I want to be there to help you guys get there. And first of all, I had to get a relationship with you, you know, to even, you know, to make that happen, which we always have relationships, but just being better than I was, more attentive as a dad, being there for you girls. Like now, what, hands down, I'm like, I came from a 60%, I'm probably at 100% now, because it's like nothing that y'all don't want that I don't try to do or make happen, you know. So
go lay down.
That's my thing. That's what I smile about more. Those are the things. That was the one thing I just needed to fix for myself. Because you girls and my one boy, y'all I got, you know, and just to, you know, I was having problems with the third youngest girl, but we sat down, we had to talk about a lot of things, and everything's, you know, just being back to where it was. Me and Lil Patrick, you know, we came a long ways, but we're all good now. So I don't have any faults. Just being a better dad.
That's just progress.
With me being by myself now, that's just been my main focus. Anybody that comes in contact with me that I deal with now, they know that I'm crazy for my kids. And they come first. So that's it.
I feel that.
At my point in life, you know, they come first. I'm not married anymore or anything like that, so they come first.
I like that point of view. Okay, y'all. So before we end this video, I'm gonna pull my card. Hold on, quick. Okay. Okay, so it's the third chakra, and it says your inner harmony. So it says, I trust my innate wisdom and respond accordingly. I do not allow my mind to create doubt or to override my strong gut feelings. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others. I am at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not harbor unrealistic expectations of myself or of others. I release the need to control others. My personal power is free from ego and from any desire to manipulate or exploit situations or people. The foundation of all my thoughts and actions is trust in myself. That's a good one.
Past, present, and future.
Yeah.
Right on time.
Yeah. That's
like
crazy.
You just picked that card like you had it waiting, and you got it from all up under there. Ain't that something?
Yeah. That's usually what be happening. And so, is there anything that you would say that you have learned now, that you, or anything that you would give somebody to continue with doing to where they can work through their past, present to get to the future?
I could just say I learned to stay on task, to believe in God, to love myself, and everything else will follow suit.
Okay.
Work hard.
Okay. Work hard. I would say have a plan. I would say write it down. Write down your team. Be mindful of the people that God sent around you, because a lot of times He be wanting you to work with some people to help you understand like what their passions are, what their dreams are, because then it could end up correlating into helping you out. I would say that just you know, and give yourself grace throughout the process, because you will sometimes slip up and dwell on the past, but just don't allow yourself to get stuck in the past. And sometimes you may dwell on your current moment of where you're at, but don't get stuck in that current moment. And then sometimes you may want to rush to the future. We ain't gonna do that either. You know what I'm saying? Just be patient. Just go through the uncomfortable, the growing pains is the best word to put it.
The process.
Yeah, it's a process. You go through those trials and tribulations, and you do reap the rewards once he sees that you actually genuinely learned it.
He got something for all of us.
Exactly.
We got to deserve it.
Exactly.
We got to know what to do with it when we get it.
Exactly. Because it's your own. He has it specifically for each one of us. We have our own things that he wants to give to us that is ours. It's just you have to work on you to get it. Sometimes people get it and they ain't worked on themselves and they be miserable while they in all of that. So
right. That's why some people are not rich.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't know what to do with it.
Exactly. Yeah. So just work on your mental. Know that you got this thing called life, and it's just one step at a time. Find joy in the journey. Always find joy in the journey. And find the people that can help bring joy around you as well. But before we end this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification button to where you can know the next time I post my videos. And like I always say at the end of the video, peace, love, blessings. Bye, guys.